Okay, we're back. Listen, I wanted to point out, I got so much I want to talk about. I'm jumping around, I'm sorry, but I'll get my train of thought. But what I wanted to point out is whenever you would come to my salon, I've been in the business for 20 years, the first time client, she's the first time client, the first time she would come to me, we would do just this very thing. Consult, facial shape, hair texture. Then we would shampoo, I would shampoo it myself so that I could teach her how to do it, how to apply the product. And then all I would ever do to people would be to trim their hair and then casual style it. I would not spend the time and the effort working on someone's hair to get mediocre results. So I'd send her home with a bunch of product and have her come back in 5 days and then really give her the head of hair that she wanted. But I want to point out some things that are going on as far as with the cut. For those of you who have fine hair out there, you can see the way the hair has been cut here. You've got some different stages that are happening down here through the bottom. She's got some layering in there, which is kind of a bad idea for her hair. And then she's got like a mid-level layer, and then you got this draping bottom. The hair is not working together, but it will. It ultimately is going to work together here shortly. Also, too, because this, we talked about her face being longer shape, we don't want to cut the hair away from this part of the face. Her hair actually should be cut to where this hair is turning right there. She can kick it back, she can still put it in a ponytail, but that curve should be happening right there. And you can see the ends too. This hair is really in a distressed state. It's kind of sticking up. The only way I would get her hair to cooperate right now would be to use excessive heat, which is what you're using now, right? You have to really heat it. Yeah, see, you've got a lot of stuff going on right here. Up a little bit. I'm not doing anything major right now because I can't. The hair is not doing or responding like I really need it to respond so that I can get a feel for what I want her hair to do. I work with the hair. I don't just force a haircut. Close your eyes. It's very, very, very difficult to work on hair that's not responsive. Especially you stylists out there. If you're not giving a healthy hair consultation to your clients and working on the health of the hair before you start highlighting and coloring, you're making a big mistake. You're working too hard for yourself, and you're not doing a service to your client. I'm going to turn your head to the side a little bit like that. You're not doing the real service to the client if you're not consulting, talking about, investigating, determining the state of her hair before you're putting chemicals, especially chemicals. Any kind of chemical services that you're thinking about doing to someone, how can you possibly do it and control the outcome until you know if the hair is as healthy as it can be and responsive, especially with coloring, any kind of coloring or highlighting. The hair will talk to me as to the way that it should be cut. It doesn't actually talk, but it'll actually, as I'm moving the hair around, I can see how the hair is going to best be cut and styled based on the overall length. So we got a balance issue here, really. But I like your hair long. I don't think that right now I would want to cut it shorter. If the front wasn't so cut so far back, I would move this length up a little bit. I think you would really like that, but right now, my only goal is I want to get it really healthy and see. I can see a definite shine, but you can see the ends are compromised and they're splitting everywhere. Not her hair texture, that's just the state of her hair. And that will change. That will change in just 5 days. Let's see what we got going on up here. Let me just fix this. I chunked it a little bit, just try to put it back together,
Okay.
create some contrasting textures with you here.
Thank you.
Yeah, you've got really pretty hair. You're going to be very, very happy with
Thanks.
how easy it is. Nicole's had a child recently and is getting ready to go back to work, and we've got to make it easy for her to make that transition. I feel for you women that are spending lots and lots of time on your hair. You really don't have to. If your hair is as healthy as it can be, it should style in minutes, really in minutes. And then if you get stuck in the rain, if your hair is healthy, it should still look good. It's going to look different, but it should still look good. Pretty hair.
Thank you.
She just did the top of your highlights? Did you do the back?
No, I don't think so.
She just did the crown. Okay. Yeah, static. I can still feel the static. And if you can get a close-up, and I know you can, you'll see the actual the hair shaft has compromising spots. You've got some curly spots and some wavy spots. Remember, Nicole's hair is naturally curly, but it's inconsistent. And I've said to her, and I'll say to you, if you've got naturally curly hair, but it's inconsistent, it'll get consistently more something. And in her case, I think it's going to be consistently curly, but not more curly, and that's a good thing. But you'll also be able to blow it out. You know, you'll be able to stretch it out and get the look that you want. Do you wear bangs typically? Like you wear them turned under?
I have.
Okay. Okay. Just going to pull this up. So you got a drastic difference between the bottom length and the top. I can't necessarily bridge that gap, so I'm just going to chunk the ends a little bit.
Thank you.
Break up the texture a little bit. Back, I'll move. I've got a smaller round brush, so I can do your bangs. Get hair in your face?
No.
Get a little bit of a bend in it with just some mild heat. You'll notice too, as I'm trying to turn it around the round brush, all the ends stick out. That's an elasticity issue. As her hair gets healthier over the next couple of days, she'll be able to pick her hair up with a brush. The hair will go around the brush. She won't have to force the ends to turn, and it'll fit right in. Just hard to handle. I can imagine what you've got to go through in the morning trying to get ready.
Yeah, it's a challenge.
You can't really, I mean, if I set this in hot rollers, it wouldn't be worth it. It would drop in seconds. You get no bounce. And I can get it smooth, kind of smooth, but I get no lift. If I did these bangs twice. I get some bend in it, but I'll bet you by the time I come back, that drops back out of it.
Yeah.
Also, we're not getting any kind of lift here at the scalp, but that's all going to change. So what we want to do, we're going to wrap up, is, Nicole, thank you. Nicole has been not using my product for 3 weeks. We met the first time and we tried to film the before section. It was in the park and it was too windy and we couldn't get the sound right, and I thought for sure she had used the product and I couldn't use her again. And then when I emailed her, she said, nope, you didn't get the shot you want, so I didn't use the product. So we finally got her to come into the salon. So this is the before part. It looks pretty good, but it's going to look really, really good. And my whole objective with what I'm doing with products and techniques is, what I give you in the salon, I want you to be able to get at home. If you go to a salon and get your hair done, you should be able to duplicate it. And you can if you're using good product and you know the good technique and the good information. And she will be able to do that. Again, this is Sal with Salvatore Hair Care Products. This is the home of the Healthy Hair in 5-Day System. I want to thank Nicole very much for being patient. And don't forget, Nicole's going to come back. We're going to show you the after. And then I think we may get a little bit more creative with the haircut, if that's okay with you.
That's awesome. That'd
Okay,
be
cool. And I'd like to thank my boy Anthony back there, who's my camera guy. And hope I didn't talk too much through the video, and I hope you learned some things from it. Our production's a little rough right now because, we're just not set up. But soon we're going to have multi-camera angles. We're going to have more and more people like Nicole coming in that we can work on and we can share techniques with you. Our goal and objective is to help you not have any more bad hair days. So, on behalf of Salvatore Hair Care Products and the Healthy Hair in 5-Day System, we'll see you out there. Thank you.